Stay focused and energized using G Fuel. You can use the discount code OGXRAYZ to get 10% off your entire order. Yo, what's up guys, it's XRAYZ. Welcome back to some more Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Today we're going to be talking about the story for the Giant, just in general, the connection between Shadows of Evil, the Giant, and even DLC moving forward. So anyways, we're going to be talking about multi-world theories and a whole bunch of stuff like that. I've touched on this before, I've done this a lot in theory videos and stuff like that, but it does look like this is something that is coming to fruition in the zombie storyline, especially now heading forward. And I'll tell you guys why I think this. We're going to go through evidence and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and jump straight into it. If you guys enjoyed the video, guys, of course, make sure to leave a like and a favorite. And of course, if you are new, if you enjoy content like this, if it's your first time around here, you enjoy zombie stuff from theories, storylines, and a whole bunch more, then of course, make sure to subscribe. Now, this is all going to be from information that we got from the radio messages, the new radio messages on the Giant. So before, we had the typical ones that we had before, where we talked about the storyline, you know, Richtofen, and we had Dr. Maxis, and they hated each other. But now we have a completely new one, and in this one we actually have a new direction. This one is now dealing with multiple worlds, in this case multiple realms or dimensions. And if you guys want to hear this, you're going to be right at the end of the video. I tried to get as clean and as clear of the audio as I could, but in this one they talk about a shadowy figure or an evil figure. You hear Takeo talk about this. You hear Maxis talk about this. He's talking about a shadowy figure. Specifically, the one I want to talk about as well is the one that Takeo talks about, where he says that he's being haunted in his dreams by a shadowless figure. So someone is stalking them. Some evil presence is stalking the entire crew here, from Dr. Maxis to Richtofen to Tank Dempsey to Takeo. And these guys are being affected by whatever this thing is, and it could be the Shadow Man from Shadows of Evil. It could be something completely different, but in this case, it does look like they're trying to correct the issue of the timelines being split up or something dark happening. So it's not the regular story where it's Dr. Maxis attacking Richtofen. Now it's Richtofen plus Maxis working together to stop some faceless shadow energy or figure or something. This is a completely new storyline. In this one, there is now a third entity that's starting to affect not only his world, but he's starting to seep into these other worlds in which Richtofen and Dr. Maxis are in. So it's really interesting. You guys can hear the audio quotes. I will start playing it in a little bit. You guys can hear him talking about Richtofen as a friend, where he says that, you know, Richtofen promised he was going to help him out. And, you know, it's now something about the children as well. The children are mentioned in this as well. Possibly a reference to the end of Origins, which is very, very amazing that they're kind of connecting all of this together. We'll definitely see where it goes from here. But at the moment, we do know that it's not Richtofen versus Maxis anymore. Now it's the crew, the original crew, plus Maxis, plus Richtofen, trying to stop something that's starting to seep into their world, into their dimension. And we've talked about multiple worlds, multiple storylines, multiple timelines. Shadows of Evil is one, Mob of the Dead is one, and now it looks like these two entities that were over there, or something that was affecting them, is starting to seep into this one with Richtofen and with Dr. Maxis. So it's really interesting. As more stuff comes out, I will be covering it, but I wanted to share this with you. So anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching the video. I'll now go ahead and play all the audio. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, as always, make sure to leave a like. It does share the video around. It helps me out. Also helps out other people who are wondering about the storyline. And of course, if you are new, if this is the first video you're watching, if you enjoyed this video, if you want to see more like it in the future, make sure to subscribe so you guys don't miss any uploads. I'll see you guys next time. Like, comment, subscribe. Check out my Patreon page. And of course, if you want to keep talking zombies, Twitter is the best place to do so. Make sure to use the discount code OGXRAYZ to get 10% off G Fuel and Control Freak. And you can also use that for all of my sponsors. I'm out. Peace.
Though our matter transference tests at the new site have been largely unsuccessful, the teleporter's malfunction has nonetheless yielded some interesting data. The fact that the test subjects departed their original point of origin is undeniable. What is uncertain is what became of them. Richtofen is insistent in his belief that they have been transported not through space, but through time. In the absence of empirical evidence, I myself cannot entertain such madness. I fear, Richtofen, irrationality may soon prove a liability to our endeavors. She may have been returned to me, but I fear she is not as she was. In recent months, she has barely said a word. When she did, It was only to cry out for him, to call his name. What have I done? In these dark days, I find myself clinging to the belief that there may still be a way to set things right. Though my understanding of the ethereal realm remains limited, I am convinced that the manipulation of the energy fields within all matter is vital to uncovering the dimensional gateway itself. It is my sincerest hope that somewhere in the realm beyond, my beloved Samantha still lives. I can only pray that Edvard will have the courage to fulfill the vow he made all those years ago. Takio. Brave upholder of the dying samurai spirit. It feels almost as though I am speaking to my ancestors. Instead, I speak to a reflection of myself. The man in the mirror. In another place, another time. Our allies are filled with confidence and bravado. But I am troubled. My dreams are haunted by a man in shadow. I fear this vision may be a portent of our destruction. Day 66. The children are gone, and the house feels empty. I miss their laughter, their games. The sirens have not sounded for several months. I do believe that we may have turned the tide in the battle. But at what cost? The radiation levels from the fallout remain dangerously high. I can only pray I live long enough to confirm that my plan was indeed successful. And the dark presence that has haunted our dreams and infected every facet